Alright guys, I'm on another cross-country road trip down to see my kid in Florida. You know, anytime you're in a car for an extended period of time, you think about all kinds of shit that's in, what up dude? You think about all kinds of shit that you want to do when you get back and stuff you want to do along the way. And so I don't know, I'm kind of mixed feelings on the 1JZ car. I'm gonna ended up going to the Summit store today. I'm gonna shoot another video on there. I'm gonna let a video upload while I'm actually at the Summit store that I just got done editing. But the whole point of going to the Summit store is to probably get stuff to run the Cressida on ethanol. The only thing is, I'm going to probably spend $500-600 on stuff to run E85 in my car, which is actually cheap in the long run because I already have injectors and I already have everything else. It's going to come down to like fuel pump and lines and I should say 2 fuel pumps. But I wanted to kind of get some gauge some interest and see whether or not you guys would rather see the 1J car become more powerful, or if I should change power plants altogether. I'm a big fan of LS cars. I'm a big fan of 6 speeds on LS's, so I really wanted to kind of figure out what you guys thought. Make sure to comment below and let me know. More power, no LS in the Cressida. Okay, so we got 1 vote for more power. The other thing that I'm trying to keep in mind is I'm going to run out of I'm only going to be able to run so much boost and so much timing, before I have to build the motor to kind of handle that. So yeah, I think the LS would be cool. I don't know, for the money, it kind of makes sense to go LS, but it's hard to say. I'm also doing some if it's even worth taking out. I don't know if I should just try and take the $500 and make the thing an animal on E85. Yeah, I'm in a real dilemma. I don't know. I'm having issues deciding. I've gone back and forth about 100 times. So the other thing is, I don't have an LS on hand to stick in there. I mean, it would make it a lot easier if I did. If I already had one, then it would be even more encouraged, you know what I mean, to go buy one. And I also don't have a solid buyer for the 1J, so that's the only reason I'm leaning towards E85 on the 1J car. And I think that if it was, a 500 horsepower E85 1J, it'd be pretty sick. Pretty nasty to see at the track. But yeah, that's kind of why I'm doing the live stream. See what you guys think. We got 1 vote for more power. Yeah. Oh, and if you guys have any good deals on parts along the way, let me know. Because I'm going to be, like I said, driving pretty much all down from Texas over. I'm in Texas right now. So I'll be going through Dallas and Arlington, Like I said, I'm going to do a Summit store live stream. This is probably another Summit store video just because I love that place. It's going to be amazing. I don't know if I'll get to spend too much money there, but we'll see. I'm kind of trying to find a car trailer along the way so that if I find a car in Florida, I can bring it back. Because the deals that I'm seeing down in Florida and in Texas and everything like that are way better than what I'm seeing in Idaho. like I saw an RB25 240 that was swapped and everything, and doesn't run right, and the guy wants $2,500, and that sounds like a steal to me. But and I could just use that to fix it and sell it, get more money for other stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. $2,500 for an RB swapped 240 that doesn't run right. That I'm sure it's something like really dumb. You know, it's probably like, he says he's getting spark and he's not getting his injectors to fire off. And I mean, there's only a couple reasons for that. So I bet you I can narrow that down pretty quick. But then, like I said, I still gotta buy a car trailer because I didn't bring one. I need to buy a car trailer anyways, and they're way cheaper down here. So it's like, I got a lot to think about. Buy a car trailer, buy that 240, or buy ethanol shit at Summit for the Cressida. I also got to keep an eye out for motor and trans for the Death Cart, because I'm bringing that back. Yeah, RB20s are like retarded. RB25s, excuse me. And I mean, I'm sure I can figure it out. You know, there's nothing super complicated with those. But yeah, I think that, and then we're gonna go KT probably on the Death Cart, or just regular KA. You know, try and get the power down to where the power and weight isn't too outrageous. But and then try and drive that at some events. I want to redo some roll cage stuff on that, and work on that some more probably in the near future. Even if you get it out and has low compression, you can part it out. Yeah, exactly. So like an S13 nowadays, people will buy literally anything off of them. They'll buy the door cards, they'll buy the brake calipers, they'll buy anything, subframes, rear subframes, diff, used axles. They'll buy anything off those things. So I can't imagine I would lose money on it, like especially with an RB in it. You can sell the mounts alone for $200 and be well on your way to get your money back. So yeah, and like I said, if you guys find any deals in Pensacola or anything like that, or all along the way, I'm going all the way through. So I'm gonna try and scoop up as much stuff as I can. I was also talking to Brandon Wicknick, the Formula Drift driver. I stopped by his shop in Salt Lake on my way down here, and you know, he's a super cool guy, and he hoards 2JZs and stuff like that, and he's got like CD09s and the old the cheaper like 350Z trans. He keeps the shit out of those. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for him too, because he, like I said, he's just trying to get as many 2Js as he possibly can, and he said he'd hook me up if I brought him one back. So I'm trying to find some 2Js along the way, some car trailers, some 240s. I'm trying to find all kinds of stuff. Oh, the dude with the 240 just messaged me back. He said he's going to send me more pictures. I told him I wanted pictures of the underside of the car, because that's the biggest, you know, those frame rails. If those frame rails are rotted out, the car's pretty much junk. And then I told him to send me some subframe pictures and stuff like that. So. And the basin, which I completely believe, but I'm sure it's like complete crap. Driving the van with the bed in, and I've done a total of like 100 miles just running off natural gas, so that's pretty awesome. And obviously I'm probably doing it more for the monetary value than the than it saving the environment. So there's a cop right there. right. He's being sneaky. He's behind the building. Bastard. Oh, at least he's not coming to get me, so I'll flash a bunch of people, let them know there's a cop up there. Anyways, yeah, more to come on that with the S13. We'll see what this kid says. Plus I said, like, I gotta get a car trailer. Anyways, but beautiful day, Texas, running my clean green machine. You know what's kind of weird too is I was super hesitant to use the compressed natural gas on the van because it's got a really big tank and everything like that. I didn't know how it was going to drive or like how it was going to do mileage wise or anything like that, and I'm pretty impressed. I have honestly felt zero difference between the gasoline and the CNG, and I get pretty good mileage out of like a tank of CNG, which I just filled up 20 gallons, because they measure it in gallons, but 20 gallon equivalent in CNG was $1.99. That's not, so this connection's going down. Sign off. And probably in Arlington, Texas at the Summit store. So I'm going to keep cruising on, and see you again soon. Bye.